fortsätter man. Okay.
Greetings. What do you need?
Can we go to the wedding?
Can we go to Semin now?
Not so fast, Henry.
The sword's ready, so what are we waiting for?
Are those your best clothes?
Aye.
Then get yourself something nicer.
Can you tell me where I can get nicer clothes?
The only decent tailor around is Bartoshek in Troshkovitz. He'll surely sell you some. Come back when you no longer look like you've just come from shoveling manure. We're not going to some village fete, but a nobleman's wedding, for Christ's sake. Dress up nicely so you don't disgrace me. And please, no damned armor.
All right.
Stop moaning and do it. We don't want to be late.
Förlåt. Kom igen, Pebbles. Till Troskevich.
Go!
Undrar om Hans är där på bröllopet.
Quick! 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 Go! Go! Quick!
Okej. Bara vad du gör.
What would you like?
And yes, set of clothes for
I'd like a set of clothes for the wedding.
You've come to the right place. I'm sure you'll find something you like. And when you change into it, I'll tell you right away if it's appropriate for the wedding. I know what I'm talking about. I'm invited too. I sewed clothes for the groom.
What do you think? Can I wear this to the wedding?
No, absolutely not. You can't go to the wedding like that. Pick something better.
Show me your wares.
Lord. Alright, jag behöver ingen huvudbonad. Var inga pengar. Jesus. Ett 67 ment. one kan man få. Gallant merchant. Embroidered shirt. Food boot. Oh. Där snackar vi. Noble quilted. Ja, det är för häst. Womanhood. Okej, får se. 67 så var vi där. Den pay 82. Ah. Har någon jag borde fan duga, tycker jag.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, I'm listening.
$36.
How's this?
That's almost an acceptable price. Almost.
Nej men vad.
You'll convince me with that price. Thank you, and take care.
Whip. Oj.
What will it be?
What about this? Do I look like a proper wedding guest now?
Well, it's not that bad, but it's still missing something.
Excuse me. I'm looking for someone. A friend of mine. The one who ended up in the pillory with me.
Loads of people have been in the pillory, and you know what it's like. I'm really busy right now.
You haven't seen him then? Tall, fair-haired, fancies himself and talks like a noble.
Sorry, but I'm swamped with work because of the Semine wedding. Everyone wants new clothes from me. Even Bashka the butcher ordered a jacket fit for a king. And he isn't even going to the wedding. So, no, I haven't seen your friend and I can't help you. Sorry.
What do you have for sale?
Fan måste man köpa, vad fan. Vad fan. fan, jag har inga pengar. Inga pengar. Där har man en skirt. Jag har inte spelat detta själv, men sett att många som spelar två spelar detta. Ja, det är fan jävligt kul det här. Borde testa det om du funderar på det. Embroidered. No. Oh, there's some my clothing, but yeah. Well, as freedmen, common peasants. Under the gorgeous flap. Hello. Okay, haggle.
I'd like to do something about that price.
All right, I'm listening.
Is this enough?
That's almost an acceptable
Alltså,
price.
snälla.
Almost.
Snälla någon. Hur short ska det vara? Få fan.
You'll convince me with that price.
Fan vad bra.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Fy fan, inte alls.
How can I help you today, friend?
Ja, det här är bra.
What about this? Do I look like a proper wedding guest now?
Not great. Not terrible. Pick something better.
Det blir fan inte bättre än det här. Jag har fan inga pengar att ge det. Kanske behöver något under.
What can I do for you?
Snälla,
What
snälla.
about this? Do I look like a proper wedding guest now?
Well, it's not that bad, but it...
Well, fuck you. Det här ser fan perfekt ut. Och jag har inga pengar att ge, så fuck.
Got inside them human flesh.
Det ska vara så svårt att välja kläder.
Go!
Är det rätt väg?
Quick! Ga! Go!
Huge level in horsemanship, nice. Se om chiefen tycker kläderna dug.
Help me!
Vad gör du här, Søren?
What happened to you?
Please help!
What happened to you?
I fell out of that bloody tree.
Why did you climb up there?
I thought I saw something shiny up there.
Jag förstår det.
Gold or something. But instead of finding treasure, I almost lost my life.
I'm no physician, but this needs bandaging.
But I won't get far in this state. Do you have anything to dress it? A rag or something?
Let's see.
Hold on, let me see.
Här då.
Here. You're lucky I carry around a pocket full of junk. Here, let me dress it for you.
Thank you. You're the first good thing to happen to me in a long while. You know, I was born under an unlucky star.
Stop feeling so sorry for yourself. Everyone has bad luck sometimes.
But I'm cursed with it. Even as a boy, I was always losing things. Constantly getting beaten up. And once I spent the whole summer laid up with some weird sickness. My parents spent everything they had on a healer who said he had the perfect cure.
See? That sounds like a bit of luck, doesn't it?
Well, it seemed that way. But when he went to get the cure, he was struck dead by lightning on the way. We couldn't afford another healer, so I was sick for 6 months.
That doesn't make you a bone. I've bandaged it up.
But you survived. I call that pretty lucky.
You think? Then hear me out. I always wanted to buy myself a horse. I saved every groschen I earned. But it was never going to be enough. So I confided in my neighbor. And he said, if I gave him all my coin, he'd win me twice as much down the tavern. He told me he could cheat the local drunks because he had weighted dice.
And you gave him the money?
That I did. And I never saw it or him again.
You must... So gullible.
That's not bad luck. It's folly. People are bastards. You shouldn't be so trusting.
I'm not even finished yet. Since I couldn't buy a horse, I gave a groschen to a horse trader to let me ride one at least. But as we trotted through the woods, the nag's leg snaps. She was dead before I could fetch help. It took me 3 years to pay off that carcass. So I first lost money to a swindler, and then I had to buy a dead horse.
You're quite the character. You bought 2 horses, and you can't ride either of them.
Very funny.
Anyway, I have to get going. But your leg will be fine. You should be able to walk home on your own.
Thanks, friend. I appreciate your help.
I need something to eat.
Unlucky bastard.
Quick! Quick! Quick!
Can we go to Semin now?
Well, something's still missing.
This still isn't good enough.
Henry, this is a once-in-a-lifetime affair. So make the most of it. Wear your best clothes. And if you don't have any, go and see Taylor Bartoshek in Toshka. Fucking shavings.
To get to the wedding, you need charisma of at least 16. 14? Vänta, va? Jag kollade aldrig på det där. Droppa den. Fuck me. Alltså. Så, nu. Jag behöver vara lite bling.
What would you like?
Can we go to Semin now?
Wasn't too hard, was it? You're looking quite spruce, in fact. I don't have to worry about you showing me up anymore.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold your horses for a while, Henry. I need to wash and change too, and then we can go.
Welcome, blacksmith. We were beginning to worry.
I bet you were. I'm bringing a wedding present.
Look who's finally here. Welcome, Radovan. And Henry.
Sir?
Well, do you have it?
Of course. Your son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honored.
Has Lord von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's all right, Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Berghoff isn't here yet. But Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any moment now.
Sir, could I ask you to introduce me to Lord von Bergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I drove them off, but they came back. They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Oh dear, you seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honor?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offense and leave before he gives Older his blessing.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
Don't worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not take up his offer? If he proves himself, you can introduce him to Lord Van Berghoff as a reward, if that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svartapluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails. I bet he'll show you the prettiest girls around.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Samin.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand, it's for security.
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course. Keep it safe, Radovan.
Look who's here. Welcome, Radovan.
How's it going, groom?
It would be rude not to invite him, considering he still remembers the boy's great-grandfather.
He still remembers when Samin's great-grandfather was but a babe. At least he looks that way.
Insult him all you want for all I care. But do it from a distance, so he won't hear you.
Oh, give over.
From all over the place, really.
But if I didn't take the beer from her, she would have been offended.
Hey, young man, he must be deaf. Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubravka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Isn't there something?
Indeed. Why wouldn't I dance with her? Well, we can't let her sit in a corner till the end.
She'll be so happy. She's sitting there by the fire, the girl in the purple dress. But be gentle with her though, she's a sensitive girl.
I really like this.
I haven't tasted it yet. But my husband really tastes it.
Ingen fair for dig.
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dobravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
Don't worry about the people.
Don't worry about the people. Just keep looking at me, and you won't care about anyone else.
I don't think that'll work.
How about I get you something to drink? For courage?
Well, that might work.
What do you fancy?
I'd like some wine.
Here you are. Wine for the fair maid.
Fine wine.
Thank you. And cheers. I don't drink very often.
Today is a special occasion. Young Lord Semine is getting married.
So we should at his age. So, shall we dance?
Let there be music.
Let there be music. Okej, fuck dans man. Eller behöver jag göra något? 1, 2, 1.
This is punishment.
Vad? Vadå?
How much longer?
Va? Va? Jag kliver om på fötterna.
How much longer?
Jag ger det.
I was walking by a while ago, and he was telling her something about butterflies.
How much longer?
Alltså vilken jävel.
What's she supposed to do?
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
Never rug.
You dance like a fairy, Dobravka.
Truly? No one's ever told me that.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You're the first. Thank you. Well, I think I'll be going now. But maybe we'll meet again.
Yay, speech level.
Thank you, lad. I haven't seen Dobravka this happy in a long time.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You know she can't dance.
Still remembers the groom's great-grandfather.
He still remembers when Samine's great-grandfather was put to bay.
Jurko.
In charge of this whole domain.
Not yet. Not now. Come back later.
Förlåt, sorry.
Well. How did you get in here?
Greetings, innkeeper. I came with Radovan. We forged a sword together for Lord Semine.
So you can do something besides brawling? Don't worry. I'm just teasing you. How do you like my beer?
Sorry, Betty. I haven't tasted it yet.
You seem like a reasonably educated man, Crazel.
Where are you going with this?
Well, I reckon you know some interesting and useful things. If you share them with me, it'll make it easier to endure all that bullshit you spew.
I'm glad you know what you're getting yourself into. Are you interested in the theory of light, kinetics, or vacuums?
That's a bit too fast for me.
Back.
What I need is the basics.
I have no time for the basics.
Look, I'm not going to spread any gossip about my master.
What gossip? I'm
I'm just curious as a merchant, is all.
I really don't know.
Lord Simeon has you well trained. I'll give him.
Well.
Hans.
Who do we have here?
What
Hans.
are you doing here?
I'm working at our task. What else?
But how did he get in?
What's it to you? Mind your own business.
Fuck you, Hans. Du har vänner.
I hear you're in charge of the sword fighting tournament.
That's right, Henry. What is it? Would you like to try your hand?
First, I want to ask you something.
What do you want to know?
What are the rules?
Very simple. It's not hard. Everybody gets a wooden sword, and whoever wins first, wins. Whoever beats young Lord Alder, Svatobrook the bailiff's boy, and Lord Semyon himself takes it all.
And what's the price?
Let it be a surprise.
You don't know, do you?
True, I don't. But I hear our master's been very generous, so you won't be disappointed.
Who do I fight first?
Young Lord Alder's waiting for you.
The groom?
Aye, him. Don't you dare wound him, Henry.
Hur fan, this isn't worth it.
I'll be happy to take part.
All right. Then go and challenge our young lord to a duel.
Many children, for the joy of your father.
Ah, Insommarkranen. Where is the bride?
Are you looking forward to being married?
Yes. Yes, I'm very fond of Agnes. As a wise man once said, 2 things are needed for a perfect marriage. The husband must be deaf, and the wife blind. Yes, we'll see.
Where's your bride?
She hasn't arrived yet. She'd be here already if Sir Otto didn't keep us waiting. If it were up to me, I'd start without him. But Father won't hear of it.
And where's Lord von Burgos?
How should I know? But I doubt he'll come anyway.
Oh? Why's that?
Because he couldn't care less about us. Father is really naive to think he knows.
Sir, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
God knows I'll gladly accept your challenge.
Yay.
But drink something first. You look a little pale to me.
Jesus! Ah! Fucking hell! Between the eyes. Too bad you lost. But you've nothing to be ashamed of. Sir Alder is an experienced swordsman.
Maybe next time.
Here, have some wine. You look a bit pale to me.
Thank you. What now?
What's the matter? Once wasn't enough for you.
It's not a big deal, right?
That's how I like it. But there's no hurry. Go and enjoy yourself. Have a drink and then come back.
Well trained.
Fråga.
I'll give him that. That was some duel. Aye, it was. I haven't seen anything like it for a long time.
But nobody could beat our young lord.
Well, can we continue?
What's your hurry, lad? You've got all evening. Have a drink.
är så jävla...
Shall we have a toast to you and your betrothed?
I shouldn't. The ceremony is still to come. Soon, I hope. Why are you looking at me like that, Bartoszek? Are you admiring your work? He still remembers when Samin's
You always do.
Finns någonstans där.
I'll bring you some wine if you'd like.
I'm not thirsty.
Or a bite to eat. I just saw someone carrying a whole flat.
I'm in bok.
Of roast meats.
Thanks. I'm not.
So, something sweet. Anything you want.
You'll bring me anything I ask for.
Yes.
All right. Bring me a golden goose.
I'll bring you some wine if you'd like.
I'm not thirsty.
Or a bite to eat. I just saw someone carrying a whole platter of roast meats.
He's so stupid he can't even see how he's embarrassing himself. What?
Hey, I know you. You fought with us at the tavern.
Well, sorry about that.
Ah, you have nothing to apologize for. Unlike that friend of yours. He started it all.
You mean Sir Hans?
Asshole.
Oh, he can be a bit hot-headed.
Pretty haughty, too. But he punched me good, I'll give him that. And you fought bravely, too. You were outnumbered, but you still gave us a run for our money.
You know how it is. It's not the first brawl I've been in.
I could tell. Anyway, as far as you and I are concerned, let's let bygones be bygones. All good?
It's all good.
See? I'm no idiot. I just can't stand stuck-up fellas. And you're not one of them, are you?
I hope not.
I know you're not. You're a good lad, I can tell. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Svatya. The pretty girl getting married today is my sister.
So I've heard.
This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that. First the wolves and then the injured leg.
And that was just the beginning.
Aye, that's my pa.
Yeah.
And his drinking. Well, I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. He was asking after you. Did you talk yet?
Yes, what about?
Not yet.
Ah.
If you want to talk to him, you'd better hurry up. Knowing him, he'll be sloshed in no time.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl in the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
Wojtek.
Do you know who she is?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Actually, girls like poems. Well, unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Gander, huh? Good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
Ah, nej.
Well, I suppose I
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal. You and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight.
Hur ska jag gå? Hur ska jag gå?
You'll bring me anything I ask for.
Yes.
All right. Bring.
Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
True. Fuck.
To pay this beautiful damsel a compliment. That's allowed, is it not?
The damsel isn't interested.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
I don't know. I'd like to try it.
Another one?
Be my guest. I was just reciting Mishka a lovely poem. So let's see if you know any.
My dear, a vagabond I might be. Declare Mishka doesn't care about poem.
Leave it off. Mishka's not interested in any poems.
Finally. Thank you.
Mishka, is it true?
Aye. And if you didn't listen only to yourself, you'd realise that.
But I thought you liked it.
Well, do you know what it means to think?
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma, then. And give her my greetings.
But...
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out, though.
But...
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
Fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
Suck a big one.
Isn't it better here?
No.
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry. Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like, where you're from. What you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were.
Where am I from?
Unless it's a secret, of course.
I'm from Skalitz.
And what's this Skalitz of yours like?
Very nice. Pa had a decent forge there.
Had? Well, he doesn't anymore.
No. Skalitz was torched to the ground, and we had to flee.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to bring up sad memories. Wouldn't you like to dance? It'll take your mind off things.
I love.
Gladly. May I have the honor?
And do you know how? Or will you stamp on my slippers?
I reckon I can manage a few steps. I haven't tried it for a while.
Don't worry. It'll all come back to you.
Care to dance?
Twit. So, and 1, 2, 3, and off we go.
Mycket bättre.
See? You're doing pretty good.
Thanks. I'm really trying.
And keep it going then.
He can't possibly come off worse than poison. He tries to hump her right away. Here in front of everyone?
Alltså står de där bra i bakgrunden. Twit.
Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance.
Nej, kom tillbaks.
Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son.
How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? Took you a while.
We danced and then parted ways. Nothing more.
We saw you dancing. But where were you hiding before?
We were just talking. We went somewhere quieter.
Talked, eh? That's the best story you can make up?
Give him a break. Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won the bet, Svatya.
That's true. Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
The wedding is slowly. People aren't staggering yet, but
I should go and see Lord Semi. He looked worried, and I promised I'd help him. And introduced me to Lord von Burgoff in return.
You can't wait to show.
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives. Their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
oh, give me that.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Burgoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
You're Henry, right? The one who came with the blacksmith.
The one and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Semine would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Semine's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast, and now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
Where can I find the cook?
In the kitchen. Where else? But you can't reason with her. She's a tight-fisted old hag.
I'll try to sneak into the pantry.
Just make sure she doesn't catch you red-handed. It'd be for the best if you lured her out of the kitchen. But that won't be easy, especially now, when she's so busy with the feast.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
I'm not hungry right now.
Well, that's too bad.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Henry.
Preferably something quiet. Well,
It curdled a bit.
Samla på. 1, 2. Poppy seed kolashk. Shlakalaka.
This smells so good. Would you like some breakfast, sir? It will go well with the wine here on the table. Hopefully you'll still have it. Look, want some? Come on, let's get a taste of the piglet.
Oh. 40.
Have you killed anyone?
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them.
Yes. Yes. Vad har jag missat? 5. 10. 10. Dried. Så.
That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
First beer, second beer isn't a beer. Bomber. Vostok.
Hey! I know you! Oh, Christ. Look at the state of you, gamekeeper.
Henry!
Stop shouting, for God's sake.
I've been waiting for you, you know?
Oh, well. What do we do with you now?
You have to help me get back on my meat.
Meat? What meat?
On my feet, I said. Feet! Henry, have you been taken?
What, me?
You? What about you? Are
you drunk? Or what?
Good God, how am I supposed to help you get back on your feet?
Since you asked. Well, I could use some broth. Strong beef broth. That'll get my blood flowing.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
You just stay here and don't budge.
Don't worry. I'm really not going anywhere right now. Oh, shit!
With Henry, of course.
Agnes would be here with us.
There's nothing to be done about
Slaughter.
Easy.
Henry, have you seen that husband of mine?
I saw him. He's completely plastered.
I'll kill that fool. He'll just never change. Where can I find him?
He's in the flower bed behind the dovecot.
Jesus wept. All right, I'll go and get him. We'd better go home before he makes us a complete laughing stock. Thank you, Henry.
For you to say.
Don't be inside order.
That's enough.
Right. We dragged it all the way here. So I'd like to sip. Well, well. Look what the cat dragged.
Yoko.
Easy, gents. I'll come in peace.
You gave me a hammer in last time. Well, you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia.
Yurko.
And these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, of Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
I'd love to have a drink with you.
Why not? I'd love to have a drink with you.
Of course you would. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's near fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samin won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we kept them being up on fishy, but old Samin took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Boddock even put them under guard with our liquor inside.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
All right. But how will I recognize this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some geek so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I reckon I don't have much choice, do I?
Just tired of the endless delays.
That's enough.
Yeah, damn.
I apologize.
you. You're not going to argue here. It was just embarrassing.
I'm thirsty.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry?
Moravian.
I'm so thirsty. I could suck the damp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
Then go and get yourself some beer. I want me to get you a drink. I have...
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See?
Bastard.
Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
Exactly. Moravian schnapps. Well,
Right, we'll leave you at the altar.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray!
For you.
Bring it on! Ah. Well, that's something else. Hail Henry!
Hail
Come
Henry.
and sit with us and have a swig.
I can't say... Ah, find to be full.
Well, I can't say no to that, since I brought it to you.
I knew you know Egypt. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
To Henry. 7 beers. Beautiful.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
A wedding present for the young lord.
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
When was the last time you had it? You knew about the sword?
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came, I showed it to old Semine. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to
Took
take
it
a
out.
piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. It was such a lovely piece of work. And for Lord Semine himself.
You're proud of yourself, eh?
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Oh.
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. All the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fop. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Well, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been
Hans.
strutting around to
yeah.
impress some wench.
They're Hans.
One that lewd
Hans,
Chamberlain
Hans.
brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about.
Hans. It's Hans.
And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
Hans?
I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away. How's life treating you, old Bram?
I saw it with my own eyes.
Not a single drop.
Who gave them booze this time? I'd like to know.
Where is that bastard?
Excuse me.
It's been nearly a year since we got into that brawl with that jelly off lock. Slice of piglet.
Hans, you fat bastard, where the fuck you hiding?
Yes? What do you need?
You're a little nervous, aren't you?
Not at all.
That's a lovely yellow attire you're wearing. You're exactly the kind of fella I'm looking for. Do you know Radovan? The blacksmith from Takov?
I don't. And whatever happened, I don't know anything about it.
You don't know him?
Kanske han.
Then why did he tell me he remembered you hanging around him right before he got robbed?
It's not my fault, I swear. It's the devil himself who guides my hand. I'm completely defenseless against him.
The devil, eh? You better come up with a better story next time. Now give me everything you took.
Yes, of course. Here, take it all. What would I do with this, right?
Nice haul. And now the sword.
Sword? But I don't have any sword.
Don't lie to me, sticky fingers.
I might be a thief, but I'm not a liar.
It's the wrong
This is really all I
thing.
took. And anyway, where would I hide a sword?
All right. I'll be going now.
Got some shit though.
Don't tell anyone. I'll sit on my hands from now on.
Found a young man dressed in yellow. Yellow, sir.
Henry, my sweet. I want to tell you something, although you probably already know what.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Well, you know, I like you so much. I said it. I'm sorry.
I like you too.
Really? And Henry, dear, would you like to come with me now? I want to show you something.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
What do you want to show me?
What do you think, you silly?
Ah, I get it now.
Would you like to?
Gladly.
Then follow me. Oh!
Well,
Good.
that was something.
Jesus. Ha ha. Fuck off. Jag tappar riktigt.
What's this? The Emperor's new clothes? You're no Emperor. A little early to be so drunk, isn't it?
Spit.
He said so. Have you come to play dice?
I don't play dice.
So what do you want?
Nothing, actually.
Then why are you bothering me?
Förlåt. What the fuck? Hört mina...
What would I do in a town full of monks?
Who
Smash
gave
the
them booze this
bastard
time,
up!
I'd like to know.
Smash the bastard up!
It's been nearly
Finally,
a year
we're
since
alone.
we got
Hans, din.
I might have known. Where there's trouble, Lord Capon is never far off.
You two know each other.
Unfortunately. What do you want, Henry? Can't you see I'm busy here?
I'm glad you're still alive and kicking.
You were worried about me? Well, no. I mean, Henry.
No. I just wouldn't want to explain to Sir Hanush why I couldn't keep an eye on my living ball and chain.
Watch your tongue.
Like a pair of little boys.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you think someone nicked it?
I don't think so. I'm sure of it. The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
No.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold on. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
How do you know he took it?
Why should I believe you?
You don't have to. But do you actually have a choice? You can either throw more empty accusations at me, or you can try and find him. Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
How do you know he took it?
And how do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see him?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Semi will be family soon.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his craw. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
All right. I'll take your word for it and try to find the sword.
Finally, you've come to your senses. And Henry?
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
Go.
You know,
Fuck you, Hans.
hope they didn't take anything out of the cellar.
I was afraid you'd shattered it.
Would you like to see it?
Where could he have put it? I need my sword.
You mean you got it from something in here?
Vart fan har rätt den? Ah.
If I find out you're lying to me, you can get
That's right. First class sword.
You mean the sword Radavan
You have to kick old Penny's ass before he gave you a job.
Give it a rest, you contrary old geezer. How's life treating you, old Bram? Since when?
Vart fan? New stream as fucking hell. Alltså. Måste vara här uppe någonstans. Måste... Alltså... Get out of here, drunk boy.
I'd like to learn something.
All right, for a few.
Nej, fuck off.
playing dice the whole time.
I did none of that, I swear.
If you say so. But may the Lord protect you.
I can't complain, though. My eye deceive me. What are you doing here, Henry? I can't tell you how happy I am to see you here.
Greetings, Olbram. I see the richest farmer in...
Exactly. I would just...
Sure.
Yours.
Fuck is that? Oh. Alltså, find the sword, wait for one burial. I need that sword.
How's life treating you, old Bram?
Smokehouse. Kan du spy klart?
Lord protect you if I see you move a muscle about us.
Because you won't leave me in peace for a moment. You are a pain in the ass. Last time, cutting my hair around before my lads wake it up, it was all wet.
Bloody deep. So Svatya threw it in here. I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
The bailiff's son took it.
Svatya? Why the hell would he do that? He and young Semyon will be brothers-in-law.
Maybe that's exactly why.
Right. I heard he's got a grudge against the Semyons. But for him to act a fool like that, when Semyon finds out, he'll make the bailiff set the boy straight in no uncertain terms.
No one should be above the law.
Aye, but still, punishing your own son is a punishment in itself. But, as you say, it has to be done. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Burgov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Burgov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Cutscene.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Which? Oh.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
Yay!
Right back where we started.
Right.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
Better a little wedding with a younger groom.
I heard you were talking to the bride. Do you know where I can find her?
Agnes? Well, she mentioned she needed to take a break from the crowd for a while. And then she set off towards the fortress. I suppose she's looking for Older. She's at her wit's end with him.
Thanks. I'll go and have a look for them.
Farewell.
Christ, pardon me. Your mom.
Truly, milady?
How was it? Oh, Henry, what is it?
It's just... I liked it very much.
Yes, it was nice.
You don't sound very convincing.
Well, to tell you the truth, it wasn't that great.
Really? I see.
No, I'm sorry. At least for now. Let's not raise any suspicions.
I'm dancing with a lady.
I'm sorry.
Father, have you seen the bride and groom? I'd like to personally congratulate them.
I haven't. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen young Older since he made his vows.
The bride?
A few moments ago, Agnes was talking with the cook's daughter.
Thank you, Father. I won't disturb you anymore.
God be with you. Till we meet again.
When they both said yes, I cried like a baby.
Greetings. What do you want from me?
Excuse me, milady. I'm looking for the newlyweds. Would you know where they might be?
And why are you looking for them, lad? Is something wrong?
No, not at all. I'd just like to wish them good luck in their marriage. Lots of healthy children and so on.
You're kind, but I can't help you. Our Older doesn't like crowds, so I expect they found a quiet corner somewhere to be alone.
Then I shouldn't disturb them.
True. I imagine they're not really in the mood for congratulations right now. God be with
God,
you.
verdammt. Jurko.
Have you seen Older and Agnes?
Oh, look what I am seeing two of you, laddie. Hey!
pig.
So what? We're at a wedding, are we not? We're drinking to the health of the newlyweds. And anyone who doesn't drink is only wishing them grief. So get boozing, laddie.
Thanks for nothing.
Laddie.
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Maybe we should get back to the others, so we don't draw attention to ourselves.
Don't worry, they're all dead drunk. Greetings. What do you need?
Bailiff Thrush said you were robbed.
About time he remembered me.
But the bailiff didn't send me.
I see. So what do you want from me?
What did he take from you?
Cabbage.
Just cabbage?
Aye, but nearly half of the patch.
And where did it happen?
On the patch behind my farmhouse. It's the first one you see when you come to us from Trushkovitz. You'll spot it easily. Cabbage grows there, and half of it's been harvested already.
That's all I need.
Hope they can. Might not.
See you later.
Excuse me?
Fuck kan de vara.
At least for now. Stop blundering. Raise any suspicions. Henry, I just saw Yurka, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
I'm sorry. I wasn't watching him closely enough.
And I thought I could rely on you.
Fuck.
Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit, Yurka seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything.
The beggars are gone. They won't embarrass you anymore.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I just hope Cook doesn't give me a hard time about it.
I managed in the end and got the food elsewhere.
Ah, that's good. You know, she's a good cook, but she can also be a real thorn in my side. I just regret that I can't repay you as I promised, after you helped me out like this, since Lord von Berkhoff hasn't turned up.
Oh well. Can't be helped.
Perhaps you'll soon have another opportunity.
Lord Semi, what will happen with that robber from Apollonia now that we captured him?
You mean duels? You might find it hard to believe, Henry, but the man is of noble birth. That means I can't simply lock him up or, God forbid, execute him. So I took him into my service.
Was that wise, sir? Are you certain you can trust him?
No. That's why he has to prove himself. Now, it looks like we didn't wipe out all the bandits who were pillaging with him. So his first task will be to take care of what's left of his own band.
Sir, do you know where I can find your son and his bride? I'd like to congratulate them.
Sorry, I haven't seen them for a while either. But don't bother them too much. Let them have some peace. They'll need rest after everything today.
Someone even fell asleep in the pigsty. Not just anyone.
Whose wedding was it where I danced against me today? Oh, give me some peace. All
have you seen your sister and young Lord Semin? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay sober either. God be with you.
Leave me alone.
Guess what I found in the pond?
What?
A sword. And not just any sword.
Damn it. So you're the one who found it.
So you know how it got there?
If you must know, yes, I do.
Why would you even steal the sword in the first place?
I wanted to humiliate old Samin. For the way he treats us. If the present for his son got lost right under his nose, he'd look like a demented old fool.
Oh, poor Radovan would be the one who'd get the worst of it. And I'm right behind him. You didn't think of that?
I'm sorry.
After tonight, you and the Semines will be one family. If I were you, I'd rather forget those grievances.
It's easy for you to say. You don't have to put up with their condescending horseshit every day. But you're probably right. Damn it. God be with you, and have a pleasant evening.
Work. Where could they have gone?
I apologize.
Down in the shade for a bit.
Right, as if I'd believe that. You live so that you can have a bit of a frolic, eh?
Oh, I can't go any further. It's too deep.
You're a mess, Jules.
Bugger off.
Do you know where I can find the newlyweds? I'd like to wish them good luck, health and all that.
That's nice of you, but I can't help you much. I haven't seen my son-in-law in a while.
God bless.
What do you think of those nomads in the camp by the pond?
Folk don't like them here. Lord Se- Farewell, my friend.
He couldn't have just disappeared into thin air. What about you? Do you know?
Why didn't Lord von Burgov come? I thought you were waiting for him before.
If I did, my son might... I don't know. We need to get... I'm sorry.
Are you all right?
I'm all right.
Wait. Tell me, haven't we met before? You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
No, I didn't. Me and my master were to deliver a message there.
Is that so? I've no recollection of you or your master, but little wonder. Lord von Berghoff receives countless messengers.
But you wouldn't even let us...
I said I don't remember.
Why didn't Lord von Berghoff come?
How should I know? He must have been delayed somewhere. And now I'm a laughingstock to these yokels.
Men fan, en torch. Räknas det som ett vapen? Måste han ha frågat.
I apologize.
Illish.
I don't have to do it anymore. It's been dealt with.
Samin had them kicked out.
Not at all. I don't think so. When the fish was left, the swallow just flew to meet it halfway.
Lord be with you.
What about...
We tap first thought. God be with you, and have a pleasant evening.
Can't you see I am company?
Laughing stock to these yokels.
Looking for him, sir?
No!
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
My one! Well, I only know because they told me...
Excuse me.
You were cursing me a while ago about scatting. So busy you hardly leaves the forge.
I want to remember it.
Silly goose. What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Alder as well.
come now. Dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's older.
He's gay.
Did he?
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
Don't think too much about it. You've had a bit to drink, and that can make all sorts of things come into your head. You'll have a clearer mind tomorrow.
You're right. To hell with all of it. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Booze! Oh, fucking hell!
Ha.
It's you again! Oh, fight! Fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? Hypocrite!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Oh.
Someone's been coveting the neighbor's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
Oh.
Not that I blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
Let's be having you! Let's be having you!
Ah.
I'll get you! Come on! Nice! Take more we can We'll kick your ass! Now you're mine! You won't get anything like What are you Send my greetings to the devil! What are you supposed to do? We'll finish this quickly! Wanker! Yeah! Don't spare him!
Yeah, fuck that!
No match! Slice him up!
Think you can face me, do ya?
Now you're finished! Not just ugly, let him have it! As well! You can hardly stand!
Big arm.
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rubble before they turn everything into firewood.
cursed luck. Well, well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Oh. Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
Did you have anything to do with it?
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now. We have a secret mission for you.
Secret mission? Sir Radzig, I hope you're not trying to drag me into some state espionage game of yours. Somehow, over the years, I fell out of the habit of being inconspicuous.
You buffoon! Let his lordship finish!
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trusty?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trusky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days, weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should, but he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trosky and see if anything's happened to him.
All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Don't worry, we won't. Any crushing will be done later by the executioner.
Oh, what a relief to hear that. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
Well, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, What were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh. Well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts, or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Fucking hunting.
You were poaching?
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble. Without his permission, admittedly.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks. Nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet. There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
Cutscene.
About time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
Ah.
What? You can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman!
For whom the bell tolls.
I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fella will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job. And when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
Work.
That's all.
Aye? What'd you expect? The axe? Lord von Berghoff is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's another matter.
And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way. And our Sawbones is away with Lord von Bergov.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. Do you always ring the bells before an execution?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't worry, that won't happen today.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Good reputation in some places, though. And no things. Save and quit. Time to go to sleep. Good night.